guys, Cam here from 9 to 5 Google, and it's New Year's Eve. So it's time to crack open the champagne version of the OnePlus X, that is. They're now available in limited quantities in Europe and will be coming to the US soon. Like pretty much all of OnePlus's products, the OnePlus X is packaged stylishly in a minimally designed box. Once we take all the film off, we can get our hands on the box and slowly lift off the lid. Actually, you don't really have much of a choice. It is slow and tricky, thanks to being very tight fitting. And what I do like about the OnePlus X packaging is that the phone is held on top using a very snug fitting cradle. But if we take the phone and place it to one side, we can dig into the rest. Now, like the black model, the champagne version ships with a basic transparent case. It is a slightly different colour though. It has a frosty white back, rather than being sort of a smoky grey colour. There's also the usual SIM ejector tool, which either looks constantly surprised or scared. I can't really tell which. As always, there are a couple of user guides included, alongside the bright red flat USB cable with the exposed USB Type-A connector on one end. There's also a power adapter. Now the phone, I have to say, does look really good in white and gold. The back is a pure white panel with a gold OnePlus logo in the middle. And design, as you'd expect, is virtually identical to the black model. It has a textured gold frame all around the edges with a notification slider on the left-hand side. Use this to change your notification profile. Now you'll also notice the 3.5mm jack on the top edge has a slim plastic ring surrounding it, made in white to match the phone's colouring. On the right edge there's the power and volume controls and the SIM and microSD card tray. Now the only design choice really that I question is the black frame around the display. On the black model it blends into the rest of the phone's front panel when the screen's on or off. But with the white version it only looks good if what you have on screen is black or the display's off. In those cases it looks like you have an edge-to-edge display. But bring something white or light onto the screen and all of a sudden you have this black frame sticking out like a sore thumb. Now as a reminder of the specifications, this is a great phone for the price. In fact, you'd be hard-pushed to find anything as good for $250. It has a 5-inch 1080p AMOLED screen, which is really sharp and colourful, and blacks are incredibly deep. There's also a Snapdragon 801 processor and 3GB of RAM to make it run really smoothly. There's 16GB of storage, but you can expand that via microSD, and it's only 6.9mm thin and is very small, well-made and glossy. And it actually feels so good in hand it's almost addictive. With the OnePlus X, as always, you do need an invite to buy one unless it's a Tuesday. On a Tuesday, you can order one without an invite at oneplus.net. I've been Cam, I'm at Cam Bunton on Twitter, and Happy New Year to you all.